if you have right perception, you will meet like-minded people who supports you and motivates you in every stage of your life. So I am very glad that we are meeting here today on a very good, beautiful platform of TEDx Noida. I think we all know our intention, that is my intention and your intention. It's well defined. Is it correct? Okay. So it's for refusing single-use plastic and be an eco-warrior, right? Okay. So let's start with a brief story, a real story, a story about a fallen leaf who play a role of protagonist, and myself, who is a founder, or rather you can say a writer who is scripted Prakriti Cultivating Green. Let's start with the inspiration. As you know, inspiration can knock you anywhere, anytime, in any stage of your life. So for me, it was Shaktiman, first of all. I remember you must be knowing that Shasha Shaktiman. So a man whirling high speed. So it was a kids show, used to be on air on DD National, somewhere around 23 to 25 years back. So in one of the episode of that Shaktiman, the theme of the episode was to not to use plastic as it create pollution, it goes to our marines and create hazardous. So that idea was somewhere in my mind, and it was going here and there that time. But as a child, I was not having any alternative for that. So while graduating, I got some idea of the alternative of single-use plastic. That idea took a shape of business model in my management college when I met with a hunk like me, Amardeep. Plastic was invented in some 1990s, 1910 in the starting of 19th century. No doubt it's a very wonderful invention, but there are many demerits of plastics too. If you talk about advantages, it is very good and wonderful product, as I said earlier. They are UV resistant, corrosion free, very tough to break. But in the same time, it takes more than 100 years to break down. That means it can biodegrade in the soil in more than, you can say, 300, 400 years. According to some facts, 40% of the plastic are single-use plastic. According to the data given by National Geography, around more than 18 billion pounds of plastic we are throwing every year in our marine, and it's going through the coastal areas. And this is the main cause of marine pollution, which creates climate change, and it also leads to increasing greenhouse gases. So if we talk about plastic in today's days also, like it is in our lifestyle so much that we can't ignore it. So this was a very serious problem. For coming to any conclusion, we need to discover a product which is very unique. We should be very unique, and we should replace disposables made from thermocol and styrofoam. And on the same time, it should be something different from the traditional leaf which we were already using in the form of plates. So we started working on areca leaf, especially the fallen leaf. We started giving them various different shapes, various sizes. That time we also faced one of the major challenge, which was, if you talk about 12 to 13 years back, talking of sustainability, talking of eco-friendly products was mainly of a status symbol. And people from highly income group were only using those products. There was lack of availability, and obviously people were comparing it with the disposables, which were very cheaper. So we started creating awareness amongst people, and also we worked on the distribution of the goods. We also started understanding the market, like what customer wants, what a customer needs, and in what shape they want the products so that they can use it in their daily use. We also maintained the sustainability of the product. We worked on that. We also experimented very much on their biodegradability and heat resistance. Our main mission was to work for environment safety, so we prioritized that principles. We also organized many events offline, online too, to make, understand, educate customers not to use single-use plastics. Currently, if you say we have crossed more than 12 years, and now we have achieved a little bit. Currently, we are distributing our goods across India. We are exporting it worldwide, and we are also supplying it through all form of e-commerce portals. On a funnier note, if we talk about when we were in management college, we presented its business plan in various institutions, prestigious institutions, and notched with first prize everywhere. If you talk about like IIM Ahmedabad, ITs, etc. We also got rewarded by Prince Charles. Now he's a King Charles III, King of Wales, on his visit in 2010. He honored us in Governor House, Punjab, along with Shivraj Patil and Prakash Singh Badal, the CM and Governor of Punjab that time. As you all know that many startups fails because of lack of proper distribution. So we determined and we were very disciplined, and we worked very hard on the distribution of the product. We also worked like there should not be any shyness to do petty works, even if it is delivering of the products. We also deliver free samples to our Delhi clients, mainly especially in South Delhi, and they used to feel amazed when they used to discover that the young chaps who are coming there to delivering the products are the founders of the company. So we should not wait for any big investment. Whatever we are having, we should start with a scratch. Government is also doing their part, but we also have to work on macro level. We also need to work individually. The theme of World Environment Day 2018 was to beat plastic pollution. I think we celebrate World Environment Day every year on 5th of June, isn't it? But we should celebrate it every day. We should also follow the formula of triple R, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. We know that we all are foodie, but whenever we order something from any food aggregators, we don't see the packaging of the product. So we should also see the packaging of the product. If we are going anywhere in any marriage or in any occasion, if they are giving you foods and if they are serving you cutleries which are of plastic, we should raise our hand and we should not use those products. And on the same hand, we should be active on social media. We should comment, we should write if any organization is still using these products. We should join hand with government, because if government takes some steps, we should also follow them. As a human being, we are also having some responsibilities for our nature, as nature has given so much to us, now it's our turn to return them back for us and as well as for our future generation. We are here in this business since more than 12 years, and currently it's like we are blooming like a lotus in a mud of plastic. Still, we need to do lots of things. I think a small change in action make a very big difference in all of us. So we should choose wisely, act accordingly. We should support in our own way, be a leader, be a businessman, or just support as a citizen. But do whatever you can do to not to use single-use plastic. Let's pledge today that we will not use plastic disposables from now onwards. Thank you.